Hi everyone, it's lBlitzUK here. So, as you know, I've got back from Nationals yesterday. It's Monday today. This will probably be up on Tuesday. But I got back from Nationals and I did a video on Sunday, just letting you all know what I got and how I did in the tournament and such. But it wasn't very detailed because I was knackered and I had to be up early in the morning. So I thought I'd just do like a quick run through everything I used and stuff, and the stuff I got. But yeah, so I got the 2 blisters, which resulted in getting me the 2 new Plasma Freeze blisters, which got me the Full Art Gets This. Got me this very nice card, and also got me another Latiasi X. So I've got 3 of those now. So another one of those. And 2 reverse Absols, which we might have a binder. So yeah, got me those. That's the first things I bought. I got the promos as well, but I'll probably go fish them out another time. I'm just going to go for the other merch. As you can see, I've got a playmat now. I've got this Play Pokemon playmat. So yeah, it's really nice. I've wanted a playmat for ages and finally managed to get one. All the stuff I bought is pretty much off the people I was helping out at the Nationals. I helped Ian and Lexi at their stall. I was quite surprised. Like, I was expecting Nationals to be like so much bigger, like having lots of stalls and stuff, but they were the only stall there that was selling stuff. So yeah, I was a bit surprised by that, but it was really cool. This is their email. They're gonna try to get a website going, but yeah, their email is leveluptrading@gmail.com. And yeah, it's Ian and Lexi. And if you like any of the stuff in here, they'll have stuff like that for sale. They have cards for sale, singles and stuff, and other Pokemon merch, mainly stuff from the UK. They might have some Japanese stuff, but you would have to ask them. But yeah, this is one of the things I got. I got this card box, which is awesome because it's got Blastoise on. It's like all the oldest Wizards of the Coast. Yeah, so old school Pikachu, fat one, Snorlax, Venusaur, very nice, and Charizard. It's quite big, nice size. So yeah, you get some Meowth from Poliwhirl. And there you can see Pokeballs on each side. So yeah, nice little card box. It only cost me £3, I think it was. So I was like, I liked it because it had all the old characters on, and it's nice, sturdy box to put some cards in, somewhere to store some more stuff. Also got this deck box, Venusaur one, obviously, as I'm a Venusaur fan. Got a Gyarados on the back as well. This was £4, and it's got the Velcro. It's also got the cards I got from the blister packs in. I think I ran through them, but it comes with 60 clear sleeves. So deck spot. So that came with clear sleeves, and that it was sealed as well. And they have loads of these. So if you want any of these deck boxes, they had Charizard and Blastoise too. So I got myself one of those. I got myself one of these little keychain things you can get. So yeah, so I've got the Shaman Sky version or whatever it is, which is really cute. It's probably my favourite one I saw there, so that's why I grabbed it. It was only £1, so it's cool. So that'll be a new addition to my bag. Oop. Stick it up there for now. No, I won't. Bloody thing won't stay up. There you go. So yeah, they had loads of others, not just these ones here, but they had most of these as well. But I just went for the Shaman Sky version. If anyone actually knows what the technical name for these are, I was trying to look for them on like eBay and stuff, but I just couldn't find any like legit ones. They're all like horrible fake ones. So I just looked for capsules, like vending machine Pokemon capsule things, or keychains, Pokemon charms, or whatever. I'm looking for some more of those, just Pokemon that I like. Also got the pre-release deck box for Dark Explorers. Again, mainly because it has Venusaur on. It's Scrafty as well. And everyone seems to love Scraggy, I think, or Scrafty, the pre-evolution of this. Everyone seems to love it. Like, all that merch went so quickly. But yeah, Dark Explorers is one of my favourite sets as well. And I wasn't around for that, but I just like the deck box. It's very nice. What else did I get? Bought the 2 blisters, which I can't really show you now because I've thrown away all this stuff, but I've shown you the cards, the good cards anyway. I mean, that was pretty much everything I bought. Playmat, deck boxes, Shaman. Yeah, I think that's everything I bought that weekend. I didn't want to spend too much money on stuff because I want to buy another booster box of Plasma Freeze at some point. But yeah, it was a good weekend. I did alright. Went 1-4, lost 3. I was just having a look. So yeah, just going to run through the games again. First game was against Big Basics with Cabalion, Tech Tin. He got the turn 1 Landorus, Laser, Veerbank. He went first as well. I only had 1 Clink, so I got donked. So that was a very quick game. Yeah, so it didn't set me up very well for the whole tournament. Second game was against Blastoise Keldeo. She had the same situation as me. She got donked on the first turn, so I wasn't alone, which was quite nice. She's a really nice person as well. I managed to win that one pretty much by just getting rid of all her Blastoise. I didn't bother concentrating on anything else. I thought, well, the X's can't attack me, so just get rid of the Blastoise, as they're the main threat. So yeah, got rid of those. She had 1 Squirtle left, but no rare candy. Yeah, she had 1 Squirtle left and 1 Blastoise left, but no rare candy to put it up. So she decided to concede near the end of the game anyway. Next game was against Plasma Basics, I think it was. Same situation. Didn't really get anything. Had 2 Clinks, managed to knock those out, and I got like another 2 Clinks out. Managed to knock those out. Yeah, it wasn't a very good game. 1 second. Good game for me. Yeah, so I lost that one. So lost 1, 1-1, lost 1, and then I was up against. What was I up against next? I think it was up against Weavile Execute. Oh no, was it Plasma Basics again? No, it was Weavile Execute. I won that one. That was up actually against Ian, who was helping running the shop. It's actually a really fun deck. Unfortunately, he just couldn't get it set up quick enough. But yeah, my Cabalions were just knocking out his Weaviles quickly. He managed to knock out one of my Cabalions, but I had another one set up on the bench anyway, ready to take that out. So yeah, it was a fun game. Very cool to see how a Weavile Execute works. But yeah, after that I played Plasma Basics. No, after that I played Plasma Basics with no EX Pokemon. Well, other than Deoxys, they had Absol and Kyurem, and I thought they'd be running Thundurus and such, so I was trying to get out a Plasma Clang, but yeah, didn't really work. Obviously, for obvious reasons, it was a waste of time, so I wasted my time doing that. I should have just gone for the Shift Gear one, so I can move energy about. But yeah, ended up losing that one, which was annoying. And then I was up against, I think I was up against Plasma Basics again. Where the guy was just trying to stall so hard. Like, he was looking for his discard pile like every 5 minutes, well, not even that, every 5 seconds. Like, just looking for it, taking ages. I think he knew he wasn't going to win, so he was just trying to stall me out for time because he was up on prizes. But when the time was called, we had 3 turns, and in those 3 turns I managed to knock out 2 of his Pokemon, so we were tied on prizes. We had 1 each, I think it was. And yeah, he got the judge over and was like, well, is it sudden death now? But he couldn't knock out any of my Pokemon anyway because he had no basics left. He had no non-EXs left. He only had Deoxys EX, which obviously can't attack me because I had my Plasma Clang up. So yeah, he was just trying to stall for time, trying to win that way, but he just couldn't do it, unfortunately. So in the end, when he realised that he couldn't attack me anyway, he just decided to give up, which was a huge waste of time. But yeah. And then, what did I play after that? I think I played, so I lost a Big Basics, Plasma Basics with no EX, Plasma Basics, and then I won against Blastoise, Weavile Execute, Plasma Basics, and I won against Rails as well. The guy was really annoyed because he played Rails in the last game he lost to. He played, the guy that was playing Rails lost to Klinklang Cobalion just before as well, so he knew he was going to be up for a tough match. He obviously didn't bother getting a Rayquaza up or anything, he just went for the electric. But yeah, he didn't really have much of a chance because I got my Plasma Clang up like turn 2. And yeah, Cobalion's ready just to knock out his electrics. He managed to take one prize, just because I couldn't get the max potion. I had everything but the max potion to get that Cobalion. I could take all the energy off because I had the shift gear Klinklang. And then I could take all the energy off and then max potion it, but unfortunately I couldn't do that. So I just moved all the energy onto my other Cobalion. Bar 1 did 30 to knock out one of his electrics, and then he retaliated and knocked out one of my Cobalions. But yeah, other than that was pretty much all my, I think it was 7 games, 8 games, 7 games, yeah, 7 games. So yeah, I was happy with my result, coming out positive and coming 39th, I think it was, out of 90 something, I think it was, people that are obviously all wanting to go to Worlds and such, and obviously very competitive players. I managed to get out positive, which is very, very good for me, seeing as all my other tournament records have been not so good. But yeah, it was a really good weekend, enjoyed it thoroughly, definitely go next year. And yeah, it was fun working on the shop, helping out people. Managed to help out the video game tournament as well, helped register people. Had like these white boxes that people had to give me their DS, and I had to scan it or something, and then make sure that I asked them if their Pokemon were 100% legal and such, and make sure they were using the right team. But yeah, it was a really good day. Had a lot of fun. Very, very tiring though, still recovering. And I had an exam this morning, which I probably didn't do very well at because I was so tired. But hey ho. So yeah, I've been going 12 minutes. I think I'm just going to go for a quick run through of my deck that I used. So yeah, one moment. So I'm back, sorted through my deck. So yeah, I'll just run through it quickly. Go through the Pokemon first. So I used 3 Cobalion EX. Obviously it's probably the best one to start off with in the deck, because you can attack straight away, 30, and especially if you're against Plasma Basics, being able to get rid of the special energy slows them down somewhat, which is nice, and obviously the 100 is good as well. Also like using it against Kyurem, because you can knock off his Prism, slows him down as well, and do 60 damage to it. So yeah, very nice. 1 Keldeo EX, pretty much just for the rushing retreat with Floatstone, get out of sleep, poison and such. 2 Cobalion, just regular Cobalions. Didn't use them as much as I thought I would. Managed to save me in one of my games, but yeah, it's a good card still. I do like it in there. I got 2 Plasma Steel Klinklang and 2 Shift Gear Klinklang. I love the Shift Gear one, like being able to move energy, max potioning and stuff it's great. So that's why I did 2 of each. Obviously, Plasma Steel Klinklang is hell of like the whole thing of the deck. So I was thinking of doing 3-1, but I just love the Shift Gear Klinklang. And then 4 Klink. So yeah, pretty basic. Obviously you need those. There's quite a lot of Pokemon in this one, and I still managed to mulligan 4 times in one of my games, which is embarrassing. Supporters, I've got quite a few supporters in this, just because I don't have the Tropical Beach, unfortunately. I've got 1 Bianca, 1 Colress, 4 Skylar, obviously for rare candies, Pikachus or anything like that. 4 Ends. It's very good in this deck because you're usually down on prizes to your opponent. So yeah, it works quite well. And 4 Juniper, which is horrible when you get on the first turn and you've got no other option but to Juniper all your stuff away. Happened to me one game, which I lost. It's annoying. 4 rare candies. I only run 3 catcher but it didn't actually affect me that much. Catcher kind of gets nullified by Keldeo Floatstone anyway, so you only want to catcher up when you know you can get a knockout. So yeah, it obviously you need it, but it worked out. Having 3 wasn't that big of a problem. I was thinking about running 4. I was really wanting to run 4, but it turned out having 3 is enough. Floatstone, obviously Keldeo, Klinklangs, 3 heavy ball, again to get Klinks, Klinklang, 2 ultra balls, so you can get Cobalion if you need, or Cobalion EX, or Klinklang or anything like that if you're in desperate need. 2 max potion, which saved my ass a few times. I like running 2. Kind of throws your opponent off. They only think, generally people only run 1, but yeah, I run 2 switch still just in case I don't get the Keldeo up, or if they get rid of the Floatstones or whatnot. So yeah, and for Snorlax, but I didn't go up against that. 1 super rod. I only think I only used this in 1 game or 2 games. I think it was 1, and then the other time was just taking the piss because I had nothing else to do. Tool Scrapper, which I didn't actually use once, which I was quite surprised. I thought I'd be using it a lot. That's why I teched it in. But yeah, I didn't actually use it at all. Dowser Machine, obviously it's probably the better aspect to use in this deck because you want to get stuff back. I think I used it to get back a catcher once so I could win the game, and I got it back once for something else, I can't remember, and it helped me out win the game as well. And then I only run 10 Metal Energy, which I was kind of worried about, but it worked out alright. But yeah, there's things I could change. I definitely want to get some Tropical Beaches. I think if I can get those, that would help me out a lot, getting set up quicker, make it more consistent. But I think I'm going to wait until after rotation, see what happens with that, and then if they're still able to play, if they're playable and whatever, I might invest in a couple of European versions because we can use those in the UK. But yeah, other than that, I do like this deck. Very happy I used it. I was thinking about Big Basics, but I don't know if it would stand up to Plasma Basics. So yeah, that's pretty much what I used. Really enjoyed the tournament. Yeah, just looking forward to the new format as well. It's going to be interesting, and looking forward to those tins in September. Get Deoxys and Thundurus and Lugia tins. Looking forward to those. But yeah, that's pretty much what I used for the weekend. Like I said, really good experience. Met loads of nice people, and I just had a really good time. And if you made it and you see this video, if you went and see this video, make sure to comment. And I probably saw you on the stall because there were so many people coming up to the stall. But yeah, thanks for watching, stay tuned, and I hope you had a good weekend.